What's up, it's Naz, and welcome to The Letter, everyone! A game I've been anticipating for a long time. Not just because we haven't played a visual novel in a while, but also because this game is 100% Filipino made. I'm excited to say that this game looks like the best game to come out of my country yet. I know I've said my piece and made fun of locally made games, but to Yang Mobile who created this game, I give my kudos to you. Now without further ado, let's begin our playthrough of The Letter. New game. Spooky jump scare at the start of the game. You think you could get me that easily? Prologue. The Ermengarde Mansion. That's a mouthful. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights and hearsays of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Huh, that's reassuring. Good luck. Isabella. Ooh. Hey, hello there. Except,
Hello?
okay.
Isabella, are you there?
Are we Isabella?
Where are you?
Ooh, the voice acting is top-notch. Holy shit. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose! I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Holy shit, the voice acting is top-notch.
What do you mean, what's the matter?
She has a British accent. Holy shit, you're so hot.
It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
What kind of shift would we have in a haunted mansion?
Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
I don't want to get killed. You can check it out on your own.
You chickened out.
Yes, I did.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
We're not chickening out?
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here.
Well, okay.
This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
You wish to live in a haunted mansion?
It really takes my breath away.
Maybe your breath would be taken away forever.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
And so is Santa Claus. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
How do you know? Have you met a ghost?
They're nothing but spirits.
Nothing but spirits. You're the type of person that would die first in a horror game.
You don't know that! They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
I like Isabella. She's self-aware.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Oh my god.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
Okay, that's it. I call dibs on Rose for my waifu. She's gonna be the waifu of our game.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
I can feel death coming from that mansion, but okay.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Talk to some ghosts, play some checkers with them.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
We'll be right there soon. Why do we have to be right there soon? Can't we just leave her to die?
Okay, see you. Bye.
Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone, Rose. You're our waifu now. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Oh my, I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca giving me a questioning look. So many waifus in this game, we must all protect them.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
Ooh, they have lip sync. Very professional.
You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Ansem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
One last check.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Because money.
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
Also, sex.
And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Money. As soon as those words have left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Oh my god, lesbians.
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
You know, there are faster ways, but it does involve very illegal things.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
They're setting this deal up so big, it's probably gonna fail.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Ah, yes.
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton.
Ashton? Who's Ashton? Who the fuck is Ashton? Why are there guys in this game?
We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression. She's pouting. Aww. Becca.
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Hey, that is a honorable choice. Some people don't have the luxury of buying real food. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Oh yes, Becca, please scold me some more. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers. She's a fucking teacher? Damn, girl! You're too young to be teaching. At least high schoolers. They're gonna have ideas.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
We have no choice. That's why we're going to the creepy mansion for money. I can eat other things too. You're not my mom. We can eat other things.
Hey! I eat other things too.
Achievement unlocked. This or that. Relationship status unlocked. Holy shit, achievements. I did realize that this game has over 100 achievements. That's kind of a stretch. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week.
Aw, we can't get her sympathy.
The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Okay, Mom.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet?
Yeah, we also have like biscuits and cookies and half-eaten slices of bread.
I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
See, a healthy diet. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. I think she even went a little green on that last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Holy shit, that is unhealthy.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
What happened last year? What did we eat? Something out of the garbage can?
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there is only warmth in her smile. Oh my.
What am I going to do with you?
That is the look of a maiden in love. She says this more to herself than me. Her voice shifting is something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word. Ah, God, mother-zoned.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
That's why we need the money.
I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Yes, Becca, take a break.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
I am. Oh wait, never mind.
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worst, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
I still can't believe that you're a teacher.
We
Way
can catch
too
up
young.
later.
Unless this is an elementary school, it doesn't look like one.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history textbook. She's probably working out her lesson plan for next week. Or trying at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever's on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Girl, you sick?
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
Girl, you need to go rest. I level her with a flat look. She has a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. So that's why we stalked her all the way to school. Good job, Becca. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed her. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Wipe that grin off your face.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
Yes, please, let's stop making Rose wait. I need to meet my waifu.
I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her at once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
Plus points if they feed each other.
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, no plus points for you, game. There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
More teasing, please.
I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
More teasing. Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. But before so, these new things are bothering me. What is this? Timeline and profiles. Journal entries. Okay. Ooh. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Shit. Birthday, height, occupation, nationality, she's Filipino, of course. Religion, education, likes cinnamon rolls, dogs, food, police procedural dramas, teleseries, comedies, and karaoke. She's definitely Filipino. She is the third child among 7, daughter of a laundrywoman and a jeepney driver. Oh god, she's so Filipino. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, she had to stop studying to make money. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than any local job could ever get her. So she's an OFW, an overseas Filipino worker. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at the BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Devlin Court, and later Zachary through him. Guess we haven't met them yet. No journal entries for you yet. Well, okay, what's this? Relationship. Isabella has these relationship thingies with all these people. We're pretty good with Rebecca. Holy shit. Can we romance her? We have to protect them from dying. With a wave of goodbye, I leave her alone in her classroom and her thoughts. October 21, Friday, Luxbourne City, the afternoon. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxbourne City knows it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. Just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted here, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to this house. You know, if the whole fucking city knows that the house that you're going to is fucking haunted, you better not fucking mess with it. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Look at those birds flying in the sky. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews of the mansion's documents yesterday. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. Rose? I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again.
Rose?
Ash?
Guess again.
No. Ash? That voice.
Ash.
Hello.
Bingo.
Bingo bongo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
Is he our boyfriend?
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah, you know
A
the new
threesome?
movie he's been working on for months?
Oh, a movie. Of course.
The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Okay, gay.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
What time do we get off? Supposedly we don't get killed.
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know.
We're making promises we can't keep.
It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Or the whole night.
Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
On our own.
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles from the other end and I can't help but roll my eyes at him.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
You like him, Isabella, you like him. Stupid asshole, always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. October 21, Friday. We're at the mansion. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. We have a new journal entry. Before going to the Ermengarde mansion, Isabella Santos dropped by St. Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. See, she's too fucking young to be a high school teacher. I've known high school teachers that hot and young. They got run out by the guys. The former reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. Beautifully situated in the middle of a vast open field with several lush green trees dotting the immediate vicinity that converges in the small woodlands nearby. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everyone keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. Oh god. You see, this is one of those stupid protagonist types that gets killed on their own accord and you don't feel bad for them. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yes we are. Would you like to come with us? That voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes off the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum in return of my nod. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I'm sorry, good sir, have your fare. I expected him to leave as soon as I'd paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house doesn't want to either.
Okay, good to know.
I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
Yes, Isabella, of course. Maybe the relatives just didn't like the house. A huge house like this? Okay, I hate it. It's very bad looking.
You never know.
You never know. He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. The whole start of this game is a foreboding feeling. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach towards the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already aware. Backing out is completely out of the question. It isn't like I have any choice in the matter anyway, we're doing this for money. If I want to get that bonus and commission, one way or another, I've got to sell this property. Now who's a sucker that's willing to buy a haunted house? Anyone, any takers? The door is ajar when I get to it, however, and my own copy of the keys dangle in my hand, now useless. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Someone left the door open. Okay, creepy paintings on the walls. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny and crevice, and made it spick and span. So clean. all for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. Ironic. As though it's going to eat you alive. Ah, play of words. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed again.
Rose?
Rose! We call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Where are you, my gorgeous British waifu? My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. No one. Hello? Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me, no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Okay. How do you explain the signal cutting out? Maybe they're in the countryside and that's how you explain it? Fine. The contrived you can't call anyone in a horror movie cliché. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. How mysterious. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Was that an anime reference? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Well, there goes that. Our waifu just died. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this. You say that. That is so cliché.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
Let me guess. She's gonna jump scare us.
Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
So echoey. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She can be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing further into the mansion. Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the grand staircase. Really?
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you?
Was there something on the screen? I was looking at the text.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Hello? Rose? Okay, that is a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. And also she has the money. Growing desperate, I make another attempt to reach her number. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally. Oh god, what if someone else picks up?
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
Oh god, come on, really? Really? I saw that coming a mile away. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again because I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
I'm attic.
Creepy laughing in the background. Okay then, I guess we're going to the attic.
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. For some odd reason. Man, do I really need to go up there? Well, you're just forcing yourself. With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal here. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Well, okay, we're going deeper and deeper in this game. This is where we'll end for today, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode of The Letter, like and subscribe so we could grow our channel together. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes. Bye everyone!